So now you're a lead singer, obviously, guitarist, a pianist, and a songwriter. So, like when you write a song, what is your process? Where do you go to get your ideas from? And which instrument do you go to first when you write a song, or is it lyrics? Because I heard, I heard you wrote lyrics to roll with the changes on the back of a trash bag or something like that.
Yeah, actually, I have an artificial intelligence machine, and that's all you need. So, no, I did write roll. It wasn't exactly I pulled into a truck. I'm driving. The band moved from Illinois to California during my little hiatus in the mid '70s, right? So when I rejoined the band, I had to move to LA. But I didn't want to fly. I'm a Chicago boy at heart, and if I'm going to move from Chicago to LA, I wanted to feel the distance. I just wanted the rubber to meet the road. So packed up a U-Haul trailer. I'm on my way. And, somewhere in New Mexico, I pulled into a truck stop and got a little bag of munchies, set it down next to me, and got back in the car, and I'm driving. And there was a woman involved too, that I was so there was a lot happening, right? So I'm driving along, and all of a sudden I've just found myself, keeping time on the steering wheel, and I'm, keep on rolling. And, next thing I knew, I was like, that just opened the spigot, right? And all of a sudden, lyrics start flying, and I'm driving along. I got a U-Haul trailer behind me. I reached in the glove box, got a Sharpie, and the only thing I had to write on was that brown paper bag from the truck stop, but, I'm steering with my knees, which is not good when you're pulling a trailer. So, in the, for greater highway safety and better penmanship, I pulled off to the shoulder, but that's where the lyric was written, right there, man. So when you ask about the process is there is no process. The process is that you just, as a songwriter, you just got to be open, and you got to be ready. And when those, what I call them, holy moments, when one of those holy moments strikes, you gotta, to me, I just take it as far as I can. And then at some point you realize, okay, that's it. Then from that point forward, maybe the next day or whatever, then there's the crafting begins, but yeah. I want to get as much as I possibly can in that moment where the music and the lyric and the melody and the feeling, they're all just like connected in a way that you just know, there's no question. Oh, is this lyric right for this melody, or are these? It's like, no, it all happened. And I trust that, man. I just, that's my religion right there.
That's like magic, man. That's where the magic comes. You don't want to get in the way of magic, because that's what flow is. And, so is guitar, I guess guitar would be the first instrument if you want to do melody or you're writing, since that was your first instrument?
You know how it is. You just, I got guitars laying around all over the place and acoustics. And if I pick it up, and if I don't start playing songs, I just start playing the guitar. And if you sit there long enough, a song is gonna come, and then you just gotta hope that there's something that you're feeling, that kind of rises to the occasion of the music. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just, there's some chord changes, and I record them, and I've got 15,000 voice memos all over the place of little chord changes and melodies that nothing stuck with. And then every once in a while, you just go, oh, here comes some words. Here comes a melody. And okay, now we got something.
Yeah, I was talking to Joe Bonamassa the other day, and he'll sit there and go like, he'll just be hanging out, and all of a sudden you'll see something come on TV or be watching a movie, and there's a line, and it's like, oh, that's good, and writes it down. And then that's That's the seed that starts the whole process.
Yeah, I know songwriter Jimmy Peterik, my friend Jimmy Peterik's like that. He's
Peterik, right?
You know, I've known we go back to high school.
Chicago.
Yeah, the original
Ides of March.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I played with Jim.
Did you play with Jim? Oh yeah, me too. But the Ides of March are known for Vehicle, you know, but pre-Vehicle, they had a song called You Wouldn't Listen, which was #1 on WLS in Chicago when I think Jim was 15 or 16 when that, so he was a major rock star. I think he's a year older than me, but you know, in my mind, it was like, you know, he came to an acoustic gig I played one time, and it might as well have been Paul McCartney there. You know what I mean? I was just like, wow, Jim Peterik and the Ides of March is here. Holy shit, you know. So we go way back, but that's how he is, man. He's got notebooks, and you know, but he used to have like, you know, a Walkman on his belt, and he would like, you'd be walking through an airport, and all of a sudden, you know, everyone's walking, all of a sudden, where's Jim? And he's like over on the side, you know, singing into his Walkman, you know. But hey, you know, he's written a freaking 1,000 songs, or 10,000 songs.